Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Ovi again. Today, I want us to look at the issue of, can I marry from another tribe? Should I marry from another tribe? And straight away, I can tell you, you can marry from another tribe. Why? Because I am a practitioner of what I'm about to share with you. I'm over 30-something years now in marriage. My wife is Yoruba. I'm from Delta Urubu. We don't have an issue with it. Everything is fine. I'm enjoying my marriage, and I believe you can enjoy your marriage too if you learn to do the right things. From the get-go, I actually wanted to marry somebody from Hausa. I'm not saying as a younger person, I just don't know why. I just wanted, so when I grew up, I married a Hausa again. But somehow it didn't happen, and where love took me to, everything is fine and good. I have an interesting situation in our church. I have one of my spiritual daughters. She's from Kogi. The husband is from Bonny Rivers. The husband's mother is Bonny Rivers, of course. The father is Yoruba. The woman's mother is Igbo, and she's from Kogi. Her father is from Kogi. They are happily married. They are enjoying their marital life. Yes, there are issues. It is those issues that will come up that I want to share with you. What are the issues that are likely to come up? Number one issue is this: if you are going to marry from another place, you must have a husband and a wife who are ready to stand by each other, who are ready to support each other, because when issues come up, if you can support each other, it will be resolved. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say here is that, for example, food. Be ready to accept the food your husband or your wife's people eat. Don't be judgmental about their food or the way they eat the food or how they prepare the food. Accept him or her for what they are and how they eat their food. Don't say amala. What is this amala? I can't eat that black thing. I can't eat that black thing. No. Yoruba people eat amala. So you see, eat amala. I am eating amala. I didn't say by force. I eat amala. Amala is one of my best dishes in the Swallow region. You understand? I don't have a problem with amala. My wife makes usi for me. That is starch. Don't say, is it that thing they put inside clothes? Is that thing they put inside clothes? My people will eat it. My wife makes the starch for me. She battles me to, she out eats me. If you understand my grammar, she knows how to make owevri, the accompanying soup, banga soup. You see, all those things help us to bond together. So I eat what she eats what I eat. If you cannot eat it, then have an agreement on it. Because there are some tribes that eat snake. I don't eat snake, some eat monkey and all the rest. So don't say, God forbid, eat monkey. No. What you need to do is agree. Okay, we'll see that pot. And then you want to eat your monkey, cook it there. So to say, agree on it. If not, you see, there can be disagreement and quarrel over even how a particular thing is eaten because of tribal differences. Some people, when they cut gari, they put inside soup, they swallow. Some people cut gari, they put inside soup and chew the gari. Don't say, why are you still chewing it? Why can't you swallow it? No. That is the way he eats his own. Now, person Bonham, before you met him, somebody brought him up. That's the way they eat in their place. Some people cut the gari, they carry the whole gari and mold it like this, and then begin to cut it out small by small. Don't be judgmental. Accept your spouse for who she is and how they are doing it. If they eat what you don't like, they are not forcing you to eat it. Don't force anybody to eat what he does not want. Just agree on how these things will be done. I've even been to in a tribe where they put salt in the gari. You say, is the salt not in the soup? That's their style. So to each his own. Don't be judgmental. Yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say. So let's get this thing moving. Another thing is to accept the people of your husband, and your husband should accept your husband should also accept your people. It should flow both ways. It's a big problem in a marriage if the people don't accept you. If you ask me, if your husband's mother says, I don't want you, or he says, don't talk to me, don't greet me, don't come near my son, please, if you are not ready for the long drawn battle that will come out of it, find another person. I beg you. But if you agree to go on, make sure your husband is ready to support you and your wife is ready to support you, so that way, when the issues of the family people come up, then you can both know how to navigate those grounds. But it's always better if they accept you, because family occasions will come up. If they don't accept you, there will be a problem. And make sure in a family situation whereby if your wife's people are doing something, be there with your people. If it's the other side to be there, so that you won't say, okay, you didn't come for my own, okay, next time when it's your own too, the people too will not come. No, make sure it flows both ways. One good thing about it, when they accept you, they may even give you their name. That is to show your acceptance. I'm not saying if they don't give you their own village name, they don't accept. I'm just trying to say if they accept it, there's a way they will go with you. For example, now in burial situations, they can say, oh, this person from another tribe have come to kill our son. Now he wants to go scot-free. Then they'll make things difficult for you. But if they support you, they like you, they will do everything. That's why it's very important. Make sure that his people accept you before you go into that marriage, because Africa, Nigeria, There's this. It's only me and my husband. It's a tough ground. It's a tough ground. But if you all two people agree on how it will be, it should not be an issue. You should be like Ruth. Ruth chapter 1 verse 16. Ruth told the mother-in-law, your people will be my people will be your people. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Something like that. So if you're not ready for that, you don't go into a cross-cultural marriage. Let's keep this thing going. Because another thing is that if the people accept you, you know how people say a bad wife is hell. I mean, a bad wife is a bad life, but bad in-laws is hell on earth. What are we trying to say? If your wife is bad and you have good in-laws who support you, they will help you regulate that your wife. If your husband is bad and your in-laws are good, they will show you how to keep it right. They will be fighting him on your behalf. So you see, it can still help the marriage stabilize. Let's move on. The issue of language. Agree on which language the children will speak, because when the children come, wahala will come. By my experience, the children will most likely speak the language of their mother because she spends more time with them. It's also possible that if you are a woman, you can learn your spouse's language. But if you can't learn your spouse's language, my wife does not speak Yoruba, but I speak Yoruba. It's not an issue. When your people are around, make sure you are not keeping her out, and then you people are just speaking your language to each other. And if you people have some stereotypical jokes you share amongst yourself, like Igbo man, Zobowayo, Aboki. If you people have some jokes you people share among yourself, Ngati people, make sure your stereotypical jokes is limited to you and your husband. Don't share those jokes when your in-laws are around. They may not understand what you people are doing and why you people are doing it like that. So understand what I'm trying to say. Don't go and call your husband, hey, Kobo, come here. No. And don't say, hey, you want to take pepper, kill me. You know Yoruba people like pepper. So you have to know how to balance all these things. By my understanding, agree also on how to name the child. Better let everybody contribute name. But by my experience again, is the name the mother give the child that will stick, because she is the one calling the tribe name. So you can agree, say, okay, you know what? The first one you name him, the second one make me name him. You understand what I'm trying to say? And then things will roll from there. Let's keep it moving. When it comes to custom and tradition, if they have special food they cook on a particular day, as a woman, you should go and learn it. If they used to kneel down, or God don't say, in my place, we don't kneel down. We don't kneel down. Some places, even the husband has to go and work for the wife's mother in the farm before you come to talk of issue of marriage. I've seen a marriage situation break down because the girl went to the in-law to be his family and she started calling them by name. And in their tradition, they don't call somebody senior than you name directly. You have to put a brother or something. So the situation just scattered from there. So if you know you are not ready to change your own destiny, stay in your tribe and marry, because tribal these things, they matter a lot. You understand what I'm trying to say? And if let us assume you met your husband in Lagos and he is from maybe Bibio, one day he will want to retire to his village. If you know that you are not going to go follow him to the village, agree from now on, so that it doesn't reach last minute when they want to retire. You say you don't want to go to village, you cannot be leaving your people. It's Lagos, he met you. Know that these issues will come up. But if there are agreements, there's a way people come together and agree on it, these things don't mean any other thing. And finally, the thing I want to say it is, because it's much, is this. If you want to do an intertribal marriage, two things are important. Be ready to compromise and be ready to sacrifice. If you can just let go some things and agree with some things, things will flow. I'm not saying go there and start doing the wrong thing. Compromise and sacrifice from the two ends. If a husband can support the wife and the wife can stand by her husband, things will work. But then don't be rigid. If you are not a flexible person, please marry from your village. You have not sinned. You understand what I'm trying to say? So these are just all the things that I think may come up. They are much more than this, but time is already gone. But I think I've squeezed some things into it here that you can look at. So let me hear from you. Are you in an intertribal marriage? What are your own experiences? What advice can you give to the young up-and-coming who want to get married, who want to do what you did like I did? What advice will you give them? What did you see there? What can you tell people? God will help us. The world is a global village now. The issue of marrying locally and internationally is no longer an issue. You can marry from anywhere if you and your God agree on it. I'll see you in the next video.